Hey, what's good, YouTube? Cody coming at you with another deck profile for KO cards. Today we're going to cover, as you've seen, the EX01 Imperialdramon Dragon Mode Deck. A lot of people are looking forward to Paladin mode and Fighter mode. I am too, but just to be real, this deck is pretty hot right now. So we'll just jump into it. We got 4 Motomiya. Card's pretty good. When this Digimon attacks is a level 6 or higher, it gains 1000 DP. So just your turn, not when attacking. That's it's clutch. It's good. Just 4 eggs. You want to see just the 4 eggs. The deck is fast enough that you're never going to need a 5th egg. Play 4 Tentomon. Your turn when attacking, you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 or less DP. So it's really nice to force down their little guys and then swing over them with jamming and piercing. I think it's a great card at 4. Next we got for this guy, Kokuwamon, I believe, and he says your turn when this Digimon is level 6 or higher, gains security attack +1. So you go jamming, piercing, security +1, super strong. A little bit of control here in the rookie lineup. You play 3 Terriermon. I want to shut down those pesky memory blockers and like hammer sparks and whatnot. So good. It's a good call depending on how your locals looks. I mean, you could cut it, bump it up. And then last but not least, we played 2 little Wormmon. I always feel bad for Wormmon getting kicked around in Season 2. He gets kicked around here too. You swing with him, he's 1k, he's probably going to die. And it just adds consistency. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 level 4 or 5 Digimon among them to your hand. Place others at the bottom of your deck in any order. So consistency, it's good. It's good to be consistent. Champions. This is debatably the weakest as far as testing goes. I am messing around with a little bit of a line, but I kind of want to bump Stingmon, the 1-drop green, up to 3. But the current line is for the new Stingmon from EX01. He's got piercing, doesn't really matter. His inheritable gives the Digimon piercing. Super cool. We play 4 of the new XVmon as well, jamming, and then inheritable gives him jamming as long as it's free, and then same with Dino B, it has to be free to give piercing. But super clean. You almost always want to go into one of these, so I feel like it's okay to only play 2 of the next card, which is the 1.5 Stingmon. It says your turn once per turn. When it deletes a Digimon and survives, you gain a memory. The extra memory is nice. The 1 cost to Digivolve is the reason I want to bump it to 3. But the last champion we're playing is 2 Paildramon. The card's super good. If it comes out of security, it's an extra body that you can just go into Paildramon. And initially, I was trying to find room to play a Kaiser Nail, and I believe Kaiser Nail would have a lot of synergy with this card. And Kaiser Nail is good in a lot of other situations as well. So if you can find room, maybe try Kaiser Nail out. But you want to have a champion turn 1. So we play the full 12. That's it for the champions. Moving on to the ultimates, we play 4 Paildramon from EX01 and 4 Paildramon from 1.5. Jamming, and then if your Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name once per turn when attacking, you can unsuspend it. Super clean. When Digivolving, if it has free in its traits, you can unsuspend it. So you can swing with the XVmon with jamming, Digivolve into this, unsuspend. Then he'll have jamming, swing with jamming again, go into Imperialdramon, swing again. And then his inheritable is kind of cute. Well, this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name, it can't be blocked. So shuts down blockers. So you get to get your targets that you want. Really straightforward for the level 5s. We play a bunch of dragons for the level 6s. We play 3 of the 1.5 blue dragon. I'm sure many of y'all know Dan Vang has made this card super famous. Shout out my boy Dan. Congrats on winning all those events back to back. You're killing it. Proud to be on your good side, and we need to get some testing in soon. Maybe get you on the channel. Play 2 of the green dragon from 1.5. He has piercing, and then once per turn, if this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, you can unsuspend it. Really, really good, especially when you give him jamming with XVmon. And then we play 1 of the new Imperialdramon Dragon Mode from EX01. The card is good. I do really like it for one reason, and it has a play cost of 12. So if you have 2 dragons in play, they can't get them both. With cards like Iron Fisted Onslaught or Kokuwamon. So it is nice to have a little bit of a play cost difference. And then the suspend effect is really clutch. Yeah, I think I want to find room for an Omnimon, just so it can be a little bit more aggressive, but I'm just kind of testing and having fun with the deck at the moment. It is doing well, though. Let's move into our Tamers with 2 Davis Motomiya and 2 Ken Ichijouji. Both are memory correctors, so you'll start your turn with 3 quite a lot of the time. And then Davis lets you search for a blue and a green Digimon on play, and Ken says if a blue or a green Digimon deletes an opponent's monster or Digimon in battle and survives, you can suspend it to gain a memory. So realistically, you can gain like 2 or 3 memory in a turn with your Stingmons and with Ken's help, and a couple of our options gain us a little bit of memory. So we'll play several zero-cost options, because zero-cost options are a thing in this game. Hammer Spark, gain a memory. Security, gain 2 memory. Pretty cool. We got a DNA Digivolution Hearts United. This card is absolutely meme, but it works. Guys, it works. You'd have to have both Tamers in play. You'd have to have this in your hand. You need to have a Stingmon, whether it be that one or that one. And you need to have an XVmon. Right? But if you do have all this crazy shenanigans stuff, you can tuck an XVmon and a Stingmon to the bottom of the deck by playing this card for 0 memory, and then just out of nowhere you can drop down a Paildramon for 0 memory, and that's super good. Being able to do this and then go into one of the dragons and then unsuspend all of your jammers is super clutch, especially if you gave either these guys jamming with XVmon, or you have another Paildramon. Just making your Digimon hard for your opponent to delete is very nice. So back to the options. Play 3 Hammer Spark, 1 Hearts United, then we play 2 Ice Wall, because you want to have a little bit of defense in your option card area, because your Digimon, you don't really have room to play blockers. So Ice Wall is super good for playing a little bit of defense. And last but not least, 1 more defensive option card. We play 1 Positron Laser. Its security effect is up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can attack for the rest of this turn, and if you have a blue Digimon in play, you can return 1 of your opponent's Digimon to his owner's hand and trash all Digivolution cards. And its main effect is the same, except until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you can shut out 2 decent bodies for a turn at a cost of 6 memory. It's not great, but it's more beneficial than you would think. I find it decent in testing. But yeah, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're excited for in EX01, and what your guys' pick for Nationals is in the comments below. I don't know if this deck is going to do amazing at Nats, but I would say that it's got a shot at doing amazing. You got a lot of big bodies, a lot of cool dragons doing cool dragon things. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.